Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is more of a continuation from the other video I was making, and it's all about the narcissist does not want you to prosper financially. Now, in my first video I was talking about the solution. Now here's another solution. Another solution is for you to go to your doctor, get an IUD or contraceptive that works. The narcissist, remember, he's trying to trap you down, he's trying to enslave you, and he wants you to be bound to him for life. How do they do this? They use kids. Most of the time, they rush to get you pregnant. That's why this solution right now, if you can hear me, book an appointment with your gynecologist and get you an IUD. It's easy. Once you get this, you're safe. Nobody's going to baby trap you. Because believe me, a lot of men out there do this to women. Now, let's go to the next step. Once you've moved and you've filed a restraining order on him, the next step is to look for people around you, either from the shelter, either from your local church or your spiritual group, for assistance. They are going to support you. If you need childcare, they are going to tell you how to get resources. If you live in North America, there are resources for you out there for you to get supports. Seek supports. Don't listen to what people have to say, because people always look for how to criticize others and never to offer help. If you need support from the government, take it. It might take you 1 year or 2 years to get your feet back on the ground. Use it. Now, once you've stabilized, you're in your new place, you've seek help from the government, you've regulated your nervous system at this point, what is the next step? I know you're not financially buoyant at this time. Look for legal aid. That's the next point. Legal aid is going to help you in the city you find yourself in, especially if you live in North America. Legal aid will help you for your divorce and custody battles. You're not going to pay. Once you get your legal aid, you've gone through the divorce process, you've got custody, you've got child support. What is the next step? Go back to school. Get certifications. Build yourself up or start a business. If you can't start a business, learn a trade. You know why? Because your narcissist is going to use finance as a weapon. He might be placed on child support, but he's not going to pay because he wants to spite you. How dare you leave me? Once you get into school, there are programs out here that can help you in this journey. Always seek support group that are like-minded with your values, and whenever you see this group is not kind of what you the outcome is not what you planned on, or it's not what you envisioned, leave. Don't be trauma bound to anybody. Once you break this cycle, this is how you get your freedom back for real. Now, it's not going to be easy with the school. You have to look for schools that that operate weekend or evening schools that balance you well, but do it. Once you're done, your future self will be forever proud and grateful that you made this bold step. There's a lot of women out there that can hear me. They are scared. They don't know how they can make it through. They don't know how they can put all these things together. Watch this video. Part 1 and part 2 is giving you the proper step-by-step method on how to quietly exit from this narcissist. Now, the next step after all of that is you have to start a spiritual practice. You have to be highly spiritual in this matter, because, a lot of people don't know what this whole narcissist abuse is all about spiritually. That's why you need to get protected. Protect yourself, protect your children at all costs. Because once you escape from that narcissist, he's going to throw arrows at you. Make sure you're really protected this period, because you're fighting battles. What is the next step? Go no contact. Especially if you don't have kids with this narcissist, go no contact. Once you do that, you jump your timeline. If you have kids with this narcissist, follow the strict court parental regulations they give you in court. Or you can talk to him through the app. There are apps that, the court gives parents to talk to each other. You can do all of that. You don't need this narcissist to know your new address. Hide your address. You don't also need to put it on your driver's license. No. Because once you do that, he can find you. Now, the next step after you've done all of this, go for therapy. Go for counseling. It's going to save your life. It's going to make you recognize patterns for tomorrow. It's going to open your eyes to understand what you've gone through. It's going to heal you. Because if you don't get healed, you might transfer this trauma to your kids. And that is what this channel is all about, to break free from this abuse. And you must end this cycle with yourself and not pass it to the next generation. After your counseling, it's now entirely up to you to decide whether you want to date or not, or whether you want to get married again or not. Do not let society pressure you. Do not let your family pressure you. Do it at your own space. Remember, healing takes time. Healing is gradual. There's no timeline to healing. Give yourself grace to heal. Acknowledge the fact that you went through some bullshit relationship and do not blame yourself. I know some people out there always tell you, but you chose the man. No, she didn't. She didn't choose a monster. These are people that hide. They wear masks. They pretend because they know that if they show their true character, nobody's going to choose them. That's why they hide. And as many as you out there that blame women for leaving, your days are really numbered. Now, after you choose whether to get married or not, it's entirely up to you, remember. Make sure you don't tolerate weak boundaries anymore in your new relationship or your new marriage. If something doesn't feel right, believe your gut feelings, because that's the voice of God. You should learn to trust your intuition. Matter of fact, watch my video when I talked about signs that you're healing, even though it doesn't feel like. One of it is trusting your gut feelings, your intuition. Again, never settle for less. Because you've seen the signs, you know the games, and you can choose better. You know better. Once something feels off, believe it. Stop praying for people to change. That doesn't work. Stop trying to be a therapist to people. It doesn't work. If somebody you're going to be in a relationship with doesn't go for therapy, doesn't confront his childhood trauma or the trauma he has been fucking around with for years, it's not your duty to fix anybody. Relationship works better when two people that are healed come together and make it work. Don't try to fix anybody. That's why we have counselors out there, we have therapists, we have pastors. That's not your duty. Your duty is to meet a healed person like you. If you're a divine masculine, your duty is to meet a divine feminine and vice versa. Stop trying to fix people. Stop trying to pray for people. Those bullshit do not work. Learn to meet people where they are at your timeline. If they don't speak the same language with you, leave them and go. If they're not on the same timeline with you, leave them and go. You don't need to change anybody. You don't need to fix anybody. You need to focus on yourself and experience life while you're here on earth and fulfill your destiny. Now, lastly, if you have children for this narcissist, yes, it's safe to adhere to the strict court's parenting guide they gave you during your divorce process and custody process. Follow it, but do not ever hope on this narcissist, because they're going to fail you. Sometimes they'll tell you, oh, you're going to work out, pick the kids. They're going to disappoint you at the last moment, because that's what they're good at. Lastly, before I close for today, do not try to change the narrative or whatever the smear campaign the narcissist is going to go on full rampage. Do not listen to all those smear campaign. Do not try to change anybody's perspective of you. Do not try to do that. Okay? Whatever anybody has to say about you is none of your business. The most important thing is, how do you see yourself? That's all that matters. Any gossip, any smear campaign, that's not your business. Lastly, learn to call your energy back to you. I'm going to do a video. Somebody reached out to me on TikTok and asked me to make this video. I'm going to put it in my 1-week series I'm working on. It's a very important topic, and I need every woman should know about how to call back their energy from the narcissist, their families, and to become the best version of you God has destined you to be. That will be my next 1-week series. I want you to please like this video, share, subscribe. Now send this video to that woman you know in your church, in your circle, in your office that's going through this emotional abuse and she's struggling. How am I going to leave this marriage? How am I going to leave this relationship? Share this video to her, because it might save a lot of women their lives tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for all of you that have subscribed to me. I see where you guys are watching from all over the world. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm sending you lots of love, lots of protection, lots of healing in your journey. I remain your favorite host, Jane. Until my next video, be blessed.